Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. We have a really fun episode. We're getting caught up on X-Men. We have X-Men number 15 here. All right, guys. And before we get dived into that, I do want to let you know about the 600 subscriber giveaway. When we hit 600 subscribers, we'll be giving this book away. It's a Marvel number 1. All you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel. And yep, when we hit 600, we'll raffle that off like always. Let's go ahead and get dived into X-Men number 15. Now, I do want to let you guys know we're going to be going heavy into spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled for X-Men 15, that's your warning. Next, I do want to shout out the creative team because without the creative team, we wouldn't have a comic book. All right, so as the writer on X-Men 15 is Jerry Duggan. The art is done by Joshua Cassera with colors by Guru EFX and letters by VC's Clayton Cowles. There's a foreword that reads, "The newly elected X-Men have fought off threats to Krakoa that have come in the form of humans, anti-mutant organizations, and even Celestials. But now, as Forge's mysterious Project Black Box comes to fruition, it's time for the X-Men to face the next big threat, the future. Born and raised in the field of temporal acceleration, the children of the Vault are highly evolved post-humans who believe that they are the true inheritors of the Earth over both human and mutant kind. The X-Men barely managed to stop the children when they first emerged. The children have experienced many thousands of years of evolution and advancement since then." And then so we start with Cyclops and Forge, and they're kind of coming upon this big gun that appears to be aimed at the door that they're apparently locked behind. And Cyclops kind of wonders, uh, why are we holding them in there, basically? And Forge says, "Do you want to fight almost a million post-humans who will absolutely exterminate us? This is why the Council wanted to leave you out of this. And please don't go blabbing about this to Ben Urich." And Cyclops replies, "Humans already knew about resurrection, Forge. Lying to everyone was only going to make it seem like we had more to hide." And so then Forge kind of shows him this vision of what could have happened and tells him a whole story here about that the children come out of there and they basically take over Earth, and it goes on for a while. You're kind of wondering like, whoa, did this actually happen? But yeah, check out some of the art here. This artist actually blew me away. I really enjoyed the facial expressions and stuff. I'll show you some right here so you can get a picture of it. And then so after this story is kind of told, we get back to the future. As you can see, that it's really really awesome facial expressions going on. On your left you had Forge, and on the right, like a surprise Cyclops. And then I'll just show this one too. So yeah, shout out, this artist is awesome right here. And so he kind of shows that actually that is what could have happened had he not contained them in this vault reality of his own making. Best way to explain it is it's kind of like the Matrix. He has everyone hooked up inside, and they think they're, the kings of the universe, and they beat everybody, and they're living their fantasies, but that's actually not true. However, he brings up, though, that there is still one mutant left within the vault that they left behind, and so they want to save him, basically. I'm trying to find his name again. Yeah, Darwin. So I'll read this line too. So Ford says, "We leave no mutant behind, right, Havoc? Darwin is inside there, and we owe it to him to make the honest attempt to fish him out. I'd have gone in sooner, but the engineering took time. So as I said, Forge created this place, but it took him some time to figure out how to get everyone in. Um, he sort of starts donning this suit, which is the Captain Krakoa suit you see here. So he starts donning the suit and basically prepares to go inside, right? And as he gets inside, we see all the people in their cocoons, and the door is open, and so he steps through the door as he says, "Now for my next trick." Okay, wake up, Caliban. And we see that he has kind of Caliban like strapped to his chest, and he says, "Forge, Forge, where am I? Why can't I feel my body? The last thing I remember is having a drink with you at the Red Lagoon." And Forge says, "It's a long story, but a longer trip. So buckle up. I'll explain along the way. What I can promise you right now is that this is going to be a milk run. Nobody will even know we were here. And next, the mutant we left behind." Um, and yeah, so X-Men 15 is definitely starting a new arc here, and we're getting some putting Forge into the kind of a main character spotlight role for looks like this issue and at least the next issue. As a big fan of Forge, I think that's super cool. And yeah, I definitely want to see them save the mutant that they left behind, right? You can't let a compatriot die, so they are trying to save the that mutant. And if you look here on the front too, that's kind of like what happened in the alternate reality where all the X-Men are killed, the Fantastic Four, all the Avengers. Um, yeah, the Children of the Atom came in and just wrecked everyone. And like I said, the art in this is awesome. Super. I really got to. You almost could recommend it on the art alone. It's so good. With the colors by Guru EFX as well. Um, but I think Duggan's writing a really strong story here as well. Um, and as a fan of Forge, I'm kind of excited to see he's getting his own little chance to shine in the sun, and we're telling a story, an adventure with him as the main. So that's what I have today. X-Men 15 gets a thumbs up. All right, guys. Remember, if you watch this far into the video and like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe. It'll enter you to win the 600 subscriber giveaway. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, and have a great day. Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, we have a fun episode. We're going to be reviewing X-Men number 16 with this crazy Forge and Caliban chest cover. It's all black cover. Alright guys, now before we get dived into the book, I do want to let you know about the 600 subscriber giveaway. When we hit 600 subscribers, we'll be giving this book away. It's a Marvel number 1. Variant cover, or maybe it's a store exclusive, I'm not sure. Anyways, we'll be giving that away when we hit 600 subscribers, and all you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel, and that'll give you a chance to win. Just being careful with this all black cover. Alright, now as always, we're going to get dived fully into the book, so I do want to let you know there's going to be heavy spoilers for X-Men 16. So that's your warning. Next up, we do got to shout out the creative team, because without the creative team, we wouldn't have a comic, right, guys? So on this issue, we have Jerry Duggan as the writer. Joshua Cassera is doing the pencils. Guru EFX is doing the colors. And VC's Clayton Cowles is doing the letters. There's a foreword. I'll go ahead and start there. Says, with Forge joining the X-Men, his mysterious Project Black Box is coming to light, and with the horrific realization of how little stands between Earth and its would-be conquerors, the Children of the Vault, a group of futuristic post-humans who would raise the Earth of all inhabitants to usher in a new era. Using Krakoan technology, Forge has tricked the Children of the Vault by placing them in stasis and feeding them a false reality in which they've already conquered Earth. But while they must take care not to interrupt the stasis, the X-Men can no longer stand by while one of their own, Darwin, remains stranded in the vault. Following a reconnaissance mission, it's time to bring him home. And we see Forge is inside the vault now, and he is definitely looking for his mutant compatriot, right? Trying to make his way to where they have the mutants hidden, right? And so we do see that somebody's trailing him, right? And then we go back outside the pacified vault, and Havoc and Cyclops get into an argument. And Havoc says, Forge isn't a cannon. We should be in there with him. And Cyclops says, well, we're not. We don't have enough of his suits for the entire team anyway. If you do go running in after him without one, you're going to put a lot of miles on your body and mind. And Havoc says, what's that supposed to mean? And Cyclops replies, supposedly I was the one who got brain damage when we fell out of the plane. Havoc says, cute. I know you didn't want me on the X-Men. And Cyclops says, I don't pick the X-Men, Alex. As Havoc cuts him off. Oh yeah, right. Mr. I am the X-Men, Scott Summers, has nothing to do with the picking of the team. And so they basically they get into it, right? And they end up actually getting into some fisticuffs where we see Havoc kind of punches Cyclops there and inadvertently knocks off Cyclops' mask, which then releases one of the children of the vault, right? And so they get into this massive brawl with one of the members of the children of the vault, right there. This kind of Hulk guy, and so he tries to get back in. They struggle with him mightily. It goes on for quite a while. Lots of action going on. They end up finally pacifying him, right, and kind of taking care of the situation. But Havoc's a little bit embarrassed and angry, and he walks off, right. And then we go back inside, where Forge has gotten to the place where they have these stasis chambers and stuff like that, and he thinks he's found the human subject, except he opens it only to reveal a Wolverine Laura Kinney clone or something. We're not totally sure. However, there is one of these kind of like letters written. So it says, top secret memo for the attention of the Quiet Council. This communique is being recorded to be sent upon exit of the vault. And I'll kind of scan down to the important bits. It says, it looks like I'm soon to attempt to exit the vault without Darwin and with another Wolverine, which, though nobody's asked, seems like at least one too many, considering she was mistakenly resurrected after the first mission. I suggest we release the hold we placed on Darwin and expedite him to the top of the queue. So they've found, like, the original Laura Kinney who's been inside of the vault this entire time. Pretty big reveal, I feel like, right, guys? Yeah, so I'm definitely enjoying what's going on in X-Men 16. The art, as always, too. This art team is top notch. Cassera, who kind of came in to replace the prior art team, prior penciler and inker. He's been awesome. I totally love his art. And Duggan's still telling a good story, so I gotta give X-Men 16 a thumbs up. Alright guys, that's what I have today. Remember, if you like this kind of content, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow as always, and have a great day.